Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. But today, we explore the path of the honor before comfort. Look at your life. You pull the blanket over your shoulders because the room is slightly cold. You skip your grueling evening workout because your muscles feel stiff from sitting all day. You choose the elevator, the soft chair, the processed meal that dissolves in your tongue without effort. You are the physical coward. You are an expert at fabricating brilliant, rational excuses to avoid any form of physical hardship, constantly choosing the softest, most predictable path available. You genuinely believe that comfort is a reward you have earned simply by existing. You tell yourself that by protecting your body from strain, pain, and exhaustion, you are preserving your health and staying safe. It is a pathetic illusion born of pure mental rot. You are treating your physical frame like a delicate museum piece when it was built to be an unyielding weapon of conquest. The paradox is brutal. By constantly shielding yourself from physical discomfort, you ensure your body becomes a prison of weakness, decaying under the weight of its own luxury. There is a hidden, terrible architecture to this absolute surrender. Every single time you choose the comfortable alternative, you sign an invisible contract that surrenders your masculine vitality and locks you into permanent physical stagnation. And the terrifying secret you refuse to face is that your relentless pursuit of ease is not preserving your life. It is slowly, quietly executing it. The ancient world had absolutely no room for the soft. In the bleeding, mud-soaked soil of feudal Japan, a man who prioritized physical comfort over his duty did not just lose his rank, he lost his soul. The samurai did not view the body as a temple of pleasure, but as an instrument of unyielding will, forged through deliberate, agonizing friction. Your internal enemy is not the demanding fitness standard, the freezing weather, or a stressful daily routine. Your true enemy is the internal coward that demands luxury before it agrees to move. You have traded the deep crimson blood of physical honor for the cheap, fleeting warmth of temporary convenience. You look at the historical master of Bushido and admire his calm demeanor, but you fail to see the terrifying, absolute physical discipline that allows him to remain entirely unmoved in the face of death. The modern physical coward lives in a state of perpetual somatic decay, entirely paralyzed by the mere threat of sweat or exhaustion, while the true warrior understands that physical hardship is simply the fire that tempers the iron of identity. Let us look back to an era when peace threatened to rot the warrior soul from within. By the early 18th century, the bloody battlefields of the Sengoku period had vanished into history, replaced by a stable, comfortable bureaucracy. Amidst this creeping luxury stood Yamamoto Tsunetomo. Documented historical fact records that he was not a legendary warlord who cut down hundreds of enemies in open combat, but a deeply reflective samurai of the saga domain who watched his peers trade their martial honor for comfortable court titles and soft artistic pastimes. For decades, Tsunetomo observed this decline with quiet fury, recognizing that the absence of war was making his caste soft, weak, and easily corrupted by convenience. When his master died and political regulations prevented him from committing ritual suicide, he chose a radical path of defiance. He retreated deep into the mountains, living in a desolate hut to preserve the pure, unadulterated spirit of bushido in absolute isolation. It is said in popular Japanese legend that he dictated his profound philosophy to a young samurai over 7 years, speaking in the dead of winter without a single fire to warm his hands. While this unverified tradition captures his extreme devotion, his historical legacy, compiled in the legendary text Hagakure, was never a call for mindless violence. It was a precise, uncompromising blueprint for choosing deathly discipline over a comfortable, meaningless life. Consider the biting, damp chill of the mountain nights where Tsunetomo lived. The air was thick with the scent of pine needles, wet moss, and the metallic tang of mountain frost. He did not look for a soft mat to rest his bones. He did not seek warm, rich foods to satisfy his hunger. He knew with absolute certainty that the moment a warrior allows physical comfort to dictate his choices, his spirit is effectively dead. He sat inside his uninsulated wooden hut, the weight of his simple hemp robes doing little to block the freezing wind, his posture an absolute column of unyielding granite. He did not wait for conditions to improve. Historical accounts of his teachings reveal that he urged warriors to deliberately step into hardship, to treat every morning as if they were already dead, removing all fear of physical loss. He did not negotiate with his aging body when it screamed for rest. He understood that a true samurai does not require motivation from a warm sun or a full stomach. His actions are driven entirely by an internal compass of duty that honors his ancestors and his code. He moved through his daily disciplines with the quiet, crushing momentum of a glacier, accepting the harsh reality that physical mastery is never a part-time pursuit. It is an ongoing war against one's own lazy flesh, executed with an unwavering intensity that leaves absolutely no room for compromise. The mechanics of your failure are simple. You confuse avoidance of discomfort with self-care. You tell yourself you are resting, recovering, or listening to your body, when in reality, you are simply too terrified of the physical friction required to build real strength. Every time you choose the warm bed over the cold floor, you chip away another piece of your internal sovereignty. You are letting your animal desires draft the very blueprint of your destiny. If you want to break this cycle of physical decay, you must adopt the uncompromising posture of the Hagakure. You must realize that your physical comfort is the primary enemy of your greatness. When the alarm sounds or the heavy weight demands to be lifted, you do not consult your feelings. You do not ask your body if it feels ready to perform. You execute with immediate, visceral precision. Conquer the flesh. Stop. Look at yourself right now. You're listening to these words, feeling a temporary surge of adrenaline, imagining yourself as a disciplined warrior while sitting perfectly still in a padded chair. But the truth is, the moment this narration ends, you will likely return straight to your soft habits. You will choose the easiest meal. You will make an excuse to avoid the cold shower or the heavy sprint because your skin craves warmth and your heart craves ease. Inspiration is the drug of the weak. The samurai does not look for an emotional high to move his limbs. He moves because his code demands absolute physical readiness at all times. If you are going to continue living as a soft, fragile creature of comfort, turn this off right now. This path is only for those willing to burn away their weakness in the furnace of voluntary hardship. Honor is a brutal, cold road. It requires you to stand completely exposed to the elements of life, accepting the sting of sweat, the burn of exertion, and the ache of discipline without a single complaint. No more asking for an easier path. No more looking around for a shortcut that keeps your hands clean and your body soft. Let the body suffer. Let your lazy mind marvel at your sudden, unyielding physical stoicism. The era of your comfort-seeking is dead. Step onto the crimson path of the samurai, embrace the voluntary fire, and let your body submit to your unyielding will. Forge the weapon. Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. Which one are you? Comment below.